Hi and welcome to Rainbow Unicorn Cat One channel. Today I'm going to share a hack with you that will be super helpful for your little bitty babies. You probably have seen these sweaters at Target and some other stores sell similar sweaters. They're sweater ornaments and they look like they would fit Barbies. And actually I've been doing this for years for my Barbies. But this year I saw somebody on Facebook modify these sweaters for little bitty babies. And I thought I'd share this hack with all of you. These sweaters are currently available at Target retail stores and at Target.com. If you can't find them, I'll put the link to them in the description box below. They each retail at $3, which I think is a great price for a piece of clothing for little bitty babies. And by the way, if you are new to this channel and interested in all American Girl related content but not yet subscribed to our channel, I definitely recommend doing so. And if you turn on the notification bell, YouTube will always let you know when we upload a new video. We post all the latest American Girl news, crafts, and unboxing. We post every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sometimes we post on other days as well. As you can see, the sweaters are super cute. They look so adorable. But the opening in the hat is way too small, so even Barbie hat is not going to fit in there. If we look inside, there is an extra layer that's kind of glued into the knitted part. So that way, when we're going to cut the back of it. And this sweater, which kind of looks a little more delicate, it also has this extra layer. It's meant to keep the knitted part from fraying. Now I'm going to grab my good fabric scissors and cut right in the middle of the sweater in the back. I strongly recommend using special scissors that are made for fabric. It just makes everything better. Anyway, so you see this sweater is attached to the hanger. I am going to keep the hanger because it is really cute and I have some left from last year. So this is going to my Barbie closet. Okay, now it's all ready, almost. This part you see right here, it's not fraying easily, but eventually it might. And there are several ways to finish it. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to use this fabric glue. It doesn't have to be this particular brand. You can buy it at any craft store. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll put the link to purchase it from Amazon in the description box below. And now I'm just going to apply a little bit on these edges. Just a little bit, not too much. And once I apply it to each side, I'm just going to let it dry and then we're going to go to the next step. But yeah, just a little bit, not too much. And I'm going to do this exact same thing to the other side. I think I let this glue dry for about an hour or maybe two, but it feels dry to touch and now it looks more finished. And honestly, if you don't want to finish the edges, you don't have to. I like my edges to have a more finished look, so you could use a trimming ribbon or anything else. Like you can just sew it this way and attach Velcro. That's not what I'm gonna do. That's just one of the ideas. And by the way, feel free to correct me if I name some of the sewing supplies wrong. I know how to do things, but I don't always know the correct names. Anyways, there are some of these trims that already have snaps on them. And if you have one of those, you could also use them. You could kind of sew each of them on each side. But again, that's not what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use felt. It's regular soft felt that I purchased at Dollar Tree. It was $1.25, really cheap, really affordable. And I already had it because I do use it for other projects. So this is how wide of a strip you want to cut. It's just a little bit less wide than 2 centimeters. And it should be a little bit longer than the back length of your sweater. You want to add about 1 centimeter on each top and the bottom. And now we're going to cut it. You will need obviously 2 pieces eventually, one for one side, one for another, and actually almost right in the middle here. So yeah, just cut those 2 pieces. Now I'm going to fold over the top piece, just fold it over like this, and then we're gonna fold in the other side of the strip inside. So the raw edges of the sweater are covered. And now I am going to use the invisible stitch on the top. I do realize I need to work on my filming skills. I didn't realize when I was doing this how much it got out of the shot. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like a few videos explaining basic hand stitches. I'm sure there are a lot of YouTube videos already out there. Also, let me know in the comments if you'd like some tutorials on how to do simple doll clothes. Now, on the long side, we're going to use a back stitch. Very easy. One of the sides will be exposed, so I'm going to try and make it look as nice as I can. And if you don't like to sew or you don't know how to sew, you're welcome to use fabric glue. Fabric glue will definitely work for this project. Now I'm going to show you how to finish the bottom end of this detail. So basically the same thing, we're kind of trying to fold it in, all the way in this way, then the other way, and then we're going to hide it with the invisible stitch. And if you're using fabric glue, you're just going to do the same thing, just dab some glue in there. I did the exact same thing to the other side, and I really like how it came out, the finished look. It just looks finished. It looks nice, it's not fraying. I like how the stitching came out. And now we're gonna use some sort of thing that will hold it together. Feel free to use a zipper, buttons, Velcro, whatever you feel comfortable with. I personally prefer snaps. And I have replaced some of the Velcro on my American Girl brand clothes with snaps just because I like the clean look. And snaps don't snag fabric, and it's very important for me. If you decide to use the snaps like I do, make sure you sew them onto the fabric the right way. It can be a little bit confusing. Just make sure that, they fit in together like this, and that's how they're going to be facing each other on each side of the fabric. The bigger one can be a little confusing, and I have made this mistake before. I've sewn it onto the fabric the wrong way, and I had to redo it. Now it's the boring, tedious part. I'm gonna sew them on one by one. This part is not gonna be exposed, so I don't really care what the back looks like. I decided to go with 4 snaps for this sweater, but you can easily go with 3. It will still work. Now that I've attached all 4 snaps on one side, it's time to attach them to the other side, the second part. And I'm going to make sure that I attach them in the right spots, the right way. I'm kind of going to see, okay, they are even, symmetrical. And with this snap, I am going to be more careful because the back will be exposed. The back of this fabric will be exposed. So I'm kind of trying not to get to the other side. I'm trying to keep all the stitching inside. But honestly, you see, I'm trying not to show any stitching on that side. Do whatever works for you. Whatever works. Here's the finished result. I'm really, really happy with the way it came out. I'm happy that I picked felt for the trim part. It just has this delicate feel that goes so well with this sweater. I just love it. It's a beautiful sweater. Now we're gonna try to put it on our little bitty baby. Be very careful and gentle when you go around their hands. I'm gonna speed the video up a little bit, but you get the idea. Just don't be too rough. This sweater is delicate. and you don't want to damage it. I just love this white one. There are two more similar styles. I think Target did a really good job. I had my concerns about this particular style because it looked very delicate, but it looks like it's gonna last. It looks like everything's gonna be okay. So this is what it's gonna look like from the back, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I think it looks finished. It looks like a real clothing piece. I am happy with it, absolutely. And the look, this might be my favorite Target sweater this year. That's why I made it first. And of course, it's gonna look great on a Barbie too. For the green sweater, I decided to use something else because I didn't have the felt of the right color. But I did have a t-shirt. It's a new t-shirt. And I'm gonna use this edge on the sleeve to finish the sweater. It's pretty much the same exact idea, except you'll have to do a little bit extra folding on the back side. But yeah, I purchased this green t-shirt at Dollar Tree for $1.25 because I needed the fabric for a different project, but now it came in handy for this project as well. We're gonna cut it a little bit longer, again, just like we did with the felt. A little bit longer, and you can always cut off the excess later on in the project. So I'm gonna cut the strip. It's going to be a little bit wider than the strip we cut out of felt because there's going to be an extra fold here. And I did use the fabric glue on the cut edges of this sweater as well. I used it on all of the sweaters. Now this is how you're going to fold this strip, just like this. And I'm going to secure it with a pin. And now we're going to work on the top edge. I'm just going to fold it in, just like we did with the felt. Invisible stitch, back stitch, all the exact same thing. And you can also use a trimming ribbon too, or any ribbon that's the right size. That way you don't have to worry about the edges getting undone. Whatever you have handy. I did the exact same thing as I did with the white sweater. You can use Velcro, you can use zipper, you can use buttons, whatever works for you. My personal choice is snaps. I did this to the green sweater, I did this to the red sweater, and I'm still working on the rest of them. I think these sweaters are so adorable that they deserve to be used for more than just Christmas ornaments. And I think they'll look great on little bitty babies. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try this craft. And let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more little bitty babies crafts on this channel. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. And if you enjoy All American Girl content but not yet subscribed to our channel, I definitely recommend doing so. And if you turn on the notification bell, YouTube will always let you know when we upload a new video. We post all the latest American Girl news, crafts, and unboxing. We post every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sometimes we post on other days as well. Thanks for watching and see you next time.